Man, this has been an emotional year for a lot of us. Ups, downs. We're top of the league. Now we're fighting for our lives. Now we're playing for pride, right? And that's the team I know we've got. And you 17 guys walking off this field for the last time, we're indebted to you guys forever. I am. I really am. And this one's for you guys. And that's what makes this so special is you don't get these opportunities every year. That's a good football team. Guys, that team's just as good as the teams we've probably lost to the last couple of weeks. But you guys found a way on the road, brand new stadium, all the chips against you, and we did it.
Marceth, I know that there's a lot you can look back on, be proud of in your time here at Central Arkansas. What moment stands out that you'll always remember and take with you?
Well, we had plenty of success my first couple years here, and honestly, the relationships and the bonds that I made this losing season, may leave a mark with me for the rest of my life.
Really? See, a lot of players would mention, hoisting the trophy, a championship season, but it's the bonds you get out of this that is something you'll take forever. Who are some of the guys you've become closest to on the team?
Well, coming here a few years back, I made close friends. I'm still to this day best friends with Chiefs return to Tremont Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Eric Jackson and Juan Jackson and one of our grad assistants, Jacob Sis. So that's just my close brothers that I keep around. But all these guys just leave a mark on me and rub off on me in a good way.
So I know you're from New Orleans. I'm assuming a Saints fan, correct?
Oh, yeah.
No doubt. Now, let me ask you this, because this is a very real possibility.
Right.
If your Saints are playing one of your best friends and brothers, Trey Smith, in the Super Bowl, you're going to be pulling for your – how tough is that going to be?
Well, I had this conversation with him.
You did already? Hey, it's very likely.
He said they're going to the Super Bowl. I said, we'll meet you there, baby. We'll meet you there. And I'll tell the same thing to any one of my former teammates.
Doesn't matter where they play.
Fournette, Saints play you getting stopped in the backfield.
Did you play with Leonard?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. See, he's on the team that I root for in Jacksonville. Nathan's former team, by the way.
Right,
yes,
right.
Jacksonville Jaguars. So Leonard's a guy that you're still close with?
Yeah. We catch up every now and then. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but he was nursing that hamstring injury.
I'm very aware.
So,
I'm just glad that he's back. Yeah, scored 2 touchdowns for us this past weekend.
Right.
Let's talk about New Orleans. Coming up to Central Arkansas, what brought you up? What was that recruitment process like? And looking back, does it just feel like a whirlwind being that long ago at this point?
Looking back, I remember my recruiting coach. He came and recruited me, and I had a few schools in the conference that was already looking at me, Southeastern and Nichols. But I just had a gut feeling to just go visit at UCA. So I came out here, and the biggest thing to me was the weather. I like the grass turning brown and seeing snow and stuff like that.
You want humidity to go away eventually?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So I sat down with my parents in the hotel, and I was like, man, I'm coming here.
And that was it.
Right. That was it. It was a good feeling for everybody.
Best decision of his life.
Your incredible lives are what make Arkansas so special. That's why doing our part to keep you amazing is our mission. By providing the most skilled doctors and nurses to heal you from sickness or injury, and giving comprehensive care to support your recovery, we're your guide to health. All so you can keep on giving, keep on inspiring,
and keep on amazing.
For the care that keeps you amazing, visit Baptist-Health.com.
All right, we welcome you into Wildcat Stadium, Anthony Field here in Abilene, Texas. The Conway Regional Broadcast Booth. Justin Acree, Chris Kane, RJ Hawk will join us from the sideline on a picture-perfect day for football. One that was, I guess, a season, Chris, that was inundated with bad weather. We are going to end on a high note. Sunny and 69 here in Abilene, Texas. A windy day, but a spectacular day for football in this fantastic new facility here that is just been recently constructed and a great place to watch a game, and certainly going to be a fun place to call a game. And hopefully it's a great day to celebrate a Bear win, because they've got to shake out of the funk. Bears are on a losing streak like we have not seen in several years, and if they fall today, it will be the first losing season since 2009. Bears trying to end with a winning record, and the last time they lost 6 games in a season was 2014. Lost 5 the year before, but certainly trying to shake it off, I guess, and try to get on track against an ACU team that has been red hot. 4 straight victories, including a win over Nichols, a team that's headed to the FCS playoffs, and not going to be an easy task here today. And there's a lot on the line for the Wildcats, as you guys have talked about earlier in pregame, and for Central Arkansas, trying to send the seniors out the right way and trying to end with a winning record. We'll see if that's enough motivation to get these guys to come out here and really take it to the Wildcats.
Let's go, baby! Ooh. Okay. Let's go, baby! Oh, baby! Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! What's up?
In all seriousness, we talk about it, but let's be about it. One play at a time. Forget about what happened the play before, whether it was good, bad, or ugly. It doesn't matter. Could have been the greatest play of your life. You got to go on to the next one. You understand? Could be the worst play of your life. Got to go on to the next one. That's what we've got to do. That's what's going to be key to go get this win. You guys can go get this win. There's no doubt about it. There's not a single doubt in my mind we can go destroy these guys. We got to go do it. Just go do it. Get our funk back, our mojo back, get whatever it is in our inner being to go get one more. Go get one. Go get one. Go get one. That's all you need to say in your head. Go get one. And I'm talking one play, to one step, to one game, and let's go get it. I want y'all to get them boys 4 quarters of pain, suffering, and humiliation. Let's go. Kill them. Let's go!
Man-to-man covers on the outside, single wide receiver. Now they're going to put a man in motion across the formation. Anthony will throw again, throws outside, and he is stopped short right at the 40-yard line. They try to get their running back loose, and he is on the wide side of the field here with the ball marked at the 40, part of a twin receiver set out to the left side along with Kalen Sadler, who has 29 catches himself. Enos again to the right side. Bears nearly jumped off. Anthony will roll right, will pull it down, and he will be stopped short on 4th down. Bears are there, and they run Anthony into the ground as he slowed down before he ran into the contact. Hales has Jack Short in there. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Kiki. Crossley goes through a tackle, nearly to midfield, and then some. Goes beyond midfield into Abilene Christian territory. A nice pickup to the 48-yard line. Move the chains, the Bears. Wallace is long on the year, 59 yards, rugby style, and this one's hammered, hanging there, drives the return man back to the 10, he bobbled it, it's on the ground, the Bears are fighting for it, and I think they got it! The Bears, I think, covered it at the 10-yard line, yes, Central Arkansas football! Hales has Nick set to his left, Blackman to his right. He'll hand it to Blackman straight up the middle. At the 15-10, at the 5, through a defender, down inside the 5 at the 3. A violent finish to a great run by Blackman. Perfect inside 20 yards, and this will be right at 20 yards. Snap is back, hold is good, kick is up on the way, and through. Bears take an early 3-0 lead. Brett, and they'll hand it to him. He's going to cut it off to the left side. Bears are chasing him that way. They collide on him, and a nice job by 2 defenders as Duke Upshaw sealed the end, and then Jalen Small came in. Anthony under pressure, got hit as he threw it, and a ball popped straight up in the air. I don't know what they're going to call here, but he was running for his life. All right, 3rd down. Noisemakers alive here for Abilene Christian. Cedric Battle is the lone back. Jack Short, the tight end, offset the line to the right side. Ball in the left hash. Hale's going to throw. Outside has a man, Dillard, man-to-man, and he will fall forward and has plenty for the 1st down. Hale's going to throw it outside. Has Wells at the 25, 20, still on his feet, dives down to the 16-yard line, picks up 9 on 1st down, so an excellent, easy throw and catch. Crossley set to the left side of Hales with Jack Short right in front of him. Hales will throw quickly to the outside. It's Wells against man-to-man. Jukes it back inside. Well, he got ripped down hard into the turf at the 15-yard line. That's going to be just enough for the first down. This will be a 37-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. Out of the hold of Will Seiler. Snap is back. Hold is good. Kick is on the way. Cummins ripped it, and it is good. So the Bears settle for another field goal after threatening in Wildcat territory, but they have cut the lead to 1. 7-6. Here, loss on the play. Bears bury the running back McCrary. Didn't mean to rhyme that, but
It worked out.
it sure did. The Bears in a 5-man front look with Harville in the middle of the field. And he's going to get to the quarterback in second. Oh, Jackie Harville was not accounted for. It was obvious, and we were talking about it before the snap. Everybody up here saw it. Clearly nobody on the field did, and they let him run free. I've never seen that look from the Bears before. Throw to the outside, wide open is Lester Wells. Cutting it back inside at the 45, down to the 41-yard line. So a good gain there on second down. Crowd always gets into it on third, but this is a pretty manageable down and distance for the Bears. And Blackman stays in, trips receivers to the right side. Two safeties over the top for the Wildcats. 4-man front. Hales, quick throw outside. It's Dwayne Smith has the edge at the 35. Ducks it back inside at the 33. That's a first down, Central Arkansas. And great blocks by both Myers and Lester Wells. And Anthony will go to work. Lots of pressure. And Cardell Best gets in there for the tackle. Short of the first down. Anthony's going to pick up maybe a half a yard, but not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to be punt time again.
Each summer, student-athlete leaders from the Southland Conference's 13 schools get together for a retreat. Before we start another season of competition, there's time to have some fun and bond. We also share experiences of serving our campuses and communities. Together, Southland student-athletes completed more than 30,000 community service hours over the past year. We pull for each other and push to make each other better. Just part of what makes us Southland strong.
Anthony, bring a receiver in motion, and throw outside again. Ball batted back to Anthony, and he's drilled down at the 50. So the ball was batted up in the air. Anthony caught it and got drilled at midfield. What a job by the Bears, and Anthony would have been better off batting that one down because it's a loss on the play. Wallace, another hammered punt. Drives it back off the Abilene Christian return man. Ball's on the ground. Bears are fighting for it. Another mistake in the punt return, and we'll see. Bears say they have it, and they do. Another mistake on the punt return by Abilene Christian.
Ruling on the field is an punt recovered by Central Arkansas. First down.
Well, I tell you, Taylor Wallace, I mentioned it earlier, he has been the MVP of the game. Twins left, twins right. Hales drops it to Blackman on the screen. Has room to run in the middle of the field. Inside the 30, inside the 25. Runs into a defender, still on his feet, fighting forward after being bounced backwards. And he will be dropped there at the 25. It does put you in field goal range, though. And this one would put the Bears in front for the second time today. Kick is up and on the way. He got it. And that one had plenty of leg on it. Matt Cummins, 3 for 3. The senior coming through big in his final game as a Central Arkansas Bear. 9-7 with 5:48 to play in the third quarter. 3rd and 10. Tracy steps up under pressure, and he's dropped down. The Bears sack him, and a great job by Terrell coming around the edge to force him to step up. And then Cardell Best, Eric Jackson got in there on the sack. Hales pointing out rushers, talking to his offensive line. 4-man front. Bears with trips receivers to the left side. Hales, pump fakes, throws late, over the middle, it's caught! And a late flag comes in. Jack Short got held, and it didn't matter. He got it at the 46-yard line of Abilene Christian. Ennis will shift from the left to the right. He picks up Terrell. Anthony pump fakes, steps up in the pocket, and he is going to go down at the 15-yard line. Bear defensive line continuing to dominate here. And they are going to give the benefit of the doubt. Just a short loss of 2 on the play, but it'll bring up 3rd and 12.
See what the Bears decide to do again on 3rd and short. You have options, and got 2 backs in the backfield there.
1 on each side of Hales. They are into Abilene Christian territory. Hales over the middle, has his man Dillard at the 40. First down, Central Arkansas. A dart on a curl to the senior Jakari Dillard. Under 5 minutes to play now. Bears trying to milk clock and salt this one away. They're going to go big ball, play action over the middle. They have Jack Short received the 25. Knocked down at the 17-yard line. A great play there, and they've been saving that one, you can tell, and Jack Short made the Wildcats pay. Now the question is, can the Bears finish it off? You feel like a touchdown here would put this game away. Handoff. Blackman off the right side, still on his feet. Inside the 15, inside the 10. Fighting for yards, pushed forward by his teammates. Down near the 5-yard line, a hard-fought run. First down, Central Arkansas, and the Bears are threatening. In the form of field goal. It's touchdown time, baby. It's football. It's TD time, baby. It's TD time, and it's Carlos Blackman time. Big package. It's man-on-man, big boy football right now. Hales. Play action. Rolls right. Throws into the end zone. Caught by Short. Touchdown, Central Arkansas. That's what I'm talking about. Jack Short. Yes, sir. Anthony will step up, and he runs into a Bear defensive lineman, throws it late. It's intercepted at the 50, 45, 40, and out of bounds for the Bears. That's going to do it. Robert Rochelle, who's had a great game, comes up with an interception on a horrible play by Anthony.
Man, this has been an emotional year for a lot of us. Ups, downs. We're top of the league. Now we're fighting for our lives. Now we're playing for pride, right? And that's the team I know we've got. And you 17 guys walking off this field for the last time, we're indebted to you guys forever. I am. I really am. And this one's for you guys. And that's what makes this so special is you don't get these opportunities every year. That's a good football team. Guys, that team's just as good as the teams we probably lost to the last couple weeks. But you guys found a way on the road, brand new stadium, all the chips against you, and we did it. I mean, you're talking about defensive plays, special teams making turnovers, Luke making good stuff, Kier making big runs, Carlos, Cedric, Jack Short. Guys, you can't name. Jalen. You can't. Hey, you can't name all your names because it was a team effort. When you win a game like that, there's nothing more satisfying. What do we do on offense? We didn't turn the ball over. We played field position ball. Defense, y'all stoned their tail. They had 2 lucky plays in one drive. Other than that, y'all stoned them. Special teams, what the heck? I mean, that's what it's about. There's so much, guys, there's so much. Look at me. Hey, look at me, eyes up. Guys, there is so much we can build on from this. So much. You juniors, guys, it's on, man. It's on. Y'all seniors now. It's on. It's on. Hey, and when you're playing for that thing across your chest, there's something special about it. This place means more than anything in the world to me. Guys, it does. I will almost die I will die for this place. You got me? I will die for this place. And if you guys will come on the ride with me and let's take this thing to the next step next year, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Because I'm not settling for 6-5. I'm not settling for 10-2. Getting beat in the second round. That's not what we need to do. You're a special group of individuals and you're amazing. And I appreciate you guys. But let's go take this thing to the next level now. Got me?
Oh, it feels awesome to leave here with a win. It's good to win. We hadn't won in our last 3 games, so to get a win, to play good enough in the Southland Conference right now, and to get a win is crucial. I mean, everybody's beating everybody, and all games are pretty tight. So I'm just glad. I'm glad our guys put it together enough to to score more points than them. Our defense did awesome. And, we were hit and miss on offense, but made a few plays there at the end to seal it. So, yeah, I'm pretty fired up about that.
I know you probably downplay coming back as much as anybody, but you got the Gatorade bath over there on the sideline. And these players really not only played to get another win for UCA, but they played for you in this one.
Yeah, they did. They just know. They know when you have some history, with anybody or anything, it makes it a little bit deeper. And they're playing to be a UCA Bear, and so all of them are going to fight till the end because they're UCA Bears. But I appreciate some of the things the guys said to me, and the hugs, and just the pat on the shoulder and said, "Coach, we got you." Yeah. It's cool stuff.
Imagine life without football. No Friday night lights, no pep rallies, no band. All that time invested to teach young men and women commitment and team spirit, gone. Football, where young men and women compete to be the best, where bands, cheerleaders, and countless others take part in the team experience. Celebrate the passion that only happens every fall. Join the game.
Short of the record, which is a phenomenal career. And then I thought Taylor Wallace had his best night punting, and obviously it created 2 turnovers. You know, when you get good high punts in a day game when the sun's out like that, you have the opportunity to have some muff punts, and that's what happened. We were able to turn them over twice on special teams, which was huge. And then defensively, just the effort that we played with was great. I mean, we were talking this morning. Again, we're always self-evaluating. It doesn't matter. It never stops. We're down there today, and our defense, I believe, finished 9th nationally in the regular season in rushing. So we held our opponents to the 9th best rushing total in the country. If you take out Tulsa and you take out Incarnate Word, we're number 1 by a long shot. So, you take out a couple games of inconsistency and you talk about a real special year on the defensive front and as a defense as a whole. But I thought they came out, they made them one-dimensional. They put it to where their quarterback had to go win the game, and we knew that would be a good deal in our favor if we were able to do that. Offensively, we didn't turn the ball over. When you turn a team over 4 times, you convert more third downs than they do, and we had 0 turnovers. You're going to win most of those games. And maybe 16-7 doesn't look like the prettiest score in the world, but boy, there was no prettier score than 16-7 to me on Saturday. And I'm going to have to be 100% honest with you. Maybe one of the more satisfying wins I've had in my coaching career, as far as obviously 1 year as a head coach, but even as an assistant coach, I compare it, to several games I look back in the past. Just the coaching effort that has been done this year by our coaches, and then our players responding to it within some adversity has been fun to watch. We've got a lot to build on. Moving into the offseason, this is the first time, which I don't know that this is a great stat, but it's the first time we're going into the offseason with a win since 2013. So obviously a couple of those losses were in playoff seasons, which you obviously want to make the playoffs, but we've got some momentum going into this recruiting season and into the offseason. So we had a young team, not many seniors. Again, I looked at the roster. We had a staff meeting this morning, looked at the roster. We only have 15 seniors for next year. So we're still a very young football team that still has to continue to grow up. The fun part about that was I watched 3, and I've talked about them in here over the last few weeks. I watched them walk off the field at Abilene. I watched 3 big offensive linemen, and they were all 3 true freshmen that played 60-plus snaps on Saturday. And that's something that's going to take you a long way when you're trying to sustain a program and build something off success. Obviously, I thought an admirable job by Luke Hales this year, coming in, not expecting to play a snap of football as a third string guy, and come in and he was 4-3 as a starter, and he had his ups and downs, but man, that's something to build on moving forward. Obviously, you look forward to getting Braylon Smith back in the offseason. That's going to be huge for us. I still feel like he's probably the best quarterback in this conference, and I've seen them all. So excited about that. Excited about the core we've got coming back. It's going to be a big recruiting season for us. We're hitting that full-fledged. We'll take a couple days off for Thanksgiving as a coaching staff, but next Monday we'll be rocking and rolling. Trying to find the next group of Bears. We've got some good commitments. We've got to hold on to them, and we'll continue to work that process as we move forward. We'll probably take 4 or 5, maybe 6 mid-year guys, whether it be junior college or FBS transfers, as well with our high school class that we sign. But it's looking like and shaping up like it's going to be a really good class to build on the class we had last year. So our guys did a great job this year. We didn't win some games we thought we could have, but we put ourselves in a position to push this program forward and take it to the next step. I can promise you that, and we will do that. We will do that. I can give you my word on that. So excited and ready to move forward and ready to attack this next part of the process.